Hello and welcome to the BOS Game Show Soccer Edition, where contestants play against a highly knowledgeable football pundit known as the boss. The boss attempts to prevent them from winning a cash prize. Now, 3 contestants who have never met before have the chance to win cash working together as a team. There is just one catch. There's one thing standing in their way: the boss. My name is Yabo for Ankara, and I am your host. Now, let's meet our contestants for today.
I'm Michael Pakwisu. I'm a footballer.
My name is George Abuajotu. I'm a marine engineer.
My name is Lechu Joy Kwame Barnabas. I'm a farmer.
Football is a global activity, and it doesn't matter your profession. Like, it's something everybody gets involved in.
Locally, I support Accra Suffolk because I grew up knowing that they were champions. They were playing better football. That's why I support them.
I like to open a podcast and a YouTube blog. For a very long time, I've been trying to get on it. I wanted to create my own blog. When I get the publicity, then I can move to the next stage.
I'm hoping for the ultimate. I can beat the boss. It's possible.
Okay, I had 9,000. It wouldn't be bad to get everything.
100K won't be bad.
For that, can't say, but I'm sure I'm going to be a big man. I can prepare. I'm much prepared for him. The boss is my target.
Three gentlemen, a footballer, right?
Yes, please.
A marine engineer?
Yeah.
And the farmer?
Yes.
Wow. Are you guys relaxed?
Oh, yeah.
Relax.
Are you confident?
Yeah, we're confident.
Let me start with you first of all. I mean, how confident and how relaxed are you to win big today?
I'm relaxed and a little bit nervous too.
Marine engineer, I'm keen to know what marine engineer, I mean, what do you do?
Oh, basically, it's just an engineering aspect on the ship. Like,
Wow.
all engineering things on the ship.
And to you, the farmer,
Yeah.
how big, how lucrative?
It depends on what you want to go in.
And in your case, what kind of farming are you doing?
Vegetables?
All right, so we have met them. Contestant number 1 will be ready for action. Well, good luck to all of you. And of course, the action is about to start. This is the BOS Show, brought to you by G Money. Papano Abba Tratum. Now, you can play the BOS game through G Money by dialing *422#. The BOS Game Show is also supported by Silver Star Auto Limited, sole agents of Peugeot, Citroën, and Mercedes-Benz in Ghana. Guess the all-new Citroën range of vehicles from Silver Star off the Graphic Road. Silver Star, quality service, our passion. This show is also supported by Graphic Communications Limited and DDP Outdoor. I am clothed, as you can see, by Tete Pla Designs. I'm feeling so cool. And I'm ready. Let the game begin.
proud of having access to your news at any time and anywhere. Graphic Communication is giving you the opportunity to have news not only in hard copy but also in a digital form. Yes, you can have access to news at all times and even before they reach the newsstands. Simply download the Graphic News Plus from Google Play Store on your Android and App Store on your iOS device and get your digital news from your favorite daily graphic, Graphic Business, The Mirror, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports. Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Visit us on graphic.com.gh for further information. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
The BOS Show has 3 rounds. Contestants will answer 12 questions each in round 1 towards building cash for the team. The first 7 questions are each worth 200 Ghana cedis. The next 5 star questions earn 400 Ghana cedis each. If a contestant answers all 12 questions of round 1, he or she automatically skips round 2 and qualifies to the 3rd and final round. In round 2, contestants will face the boss. Contestants and the boss have 5 questions each to answer, but the boss can make you an offer. Successful candidates will proceed to a team penalty shootout against the boss in the 3rd and final round. Beat the boss and walk home with the built-up cash.
Let the game begin. This is the BOS Game Show, and we kickstart with contestant number 1, Michael.
Yes.
That's right. There's only one famous Michael I know, Michael Essien. So I'm going to nickname you Essien. Is that okay?
Okay, I'm okay.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. All right, your first question. Which team lost 2 games by an 8-goal margin in the 2009-2010 season in the EPL?
Wigan.
Your answer, you're sure? Wigan Athletic?
Yeah, I'm
All right. Answer, yes, Wigan Athletic. Well done. Good start for you. Let's take a look at your second. Who scored the first ever Premier League goal?
Kevin Phillips.
Your answer is A, Kevin Phillips. Is that correct? Is C, Brian Dean. Let's continue. Your next question coming up. Which Spanish striker left Valencia to join Barcelona in the summer of 2010 for €40 million?
David Villa.
David Villa, is that correct? Correct. Michael, you're doing well. Next question. What is the nickname of Orlando Pirates from South Africa?
The Ghost.
The Ghost?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, so you got it right. Next question for Michael. Liberty Professionals was founded in which year?
97.
No, you got it wrong by just a year. 1996. We move on the boss. Next question for Michael. 11 wives hail from which part of Ghana?
Second D, 11 wives. Second D.
You have chosen second D.
Second
The
D.
correct answer is second D. Well done. Let's take a look at the next question. Ghana was in Group F of the 2019 AFCON alongside Cameroon, Benin, and which other team?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso, is that correct? No, Guinea-Bissau. Guinea-Bissau, C. Let's take a look at the next question. Ashgold was founded in which year?
1940. Let me say 1940.
1940, before independence. I'll be surprised if that's true, but let's find out. Star question, 1978. Obviously before you were born, but that is the correct answer. Star question number 2. Who won Ghana Premier League in the 2009-2010 season?
Adriana Stars.
Is that correct? Did Adriana Stars? Yes, Adriana Stars won the GPL in the 2009-2010 season. Star question number 3. Another word for team.
Club.
Club? Squad. Oh, well. That was a good attempt. Star question number 4. Rivalry between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Maybe I can give you a clue. It's the biggest match in club football, which is?
El Clasico.
Is it the El Clasico? El Clasico. Star question. The first African to score a goal in the Champions League. Think about it.
Abedi Pele.
Abedi Ayu Pele. Daniel Amokachi. Hey, Michael. Well, how do you feel? Satisfied?
I'm okay.
You think you did above average?
It's okay. It's okay.
What was difficult about that for you?
Some of the questions I had no idea about it.
You had no idea?
Yeah.
But you did well. You kept calm. You didn't look nervous to me.
Yeah, I was okay when I started. I'm okay.
All right, contestant number 1, Michael, well done there. And we're up next with contestant number 2. All right, welcome back. This is the BOS Soccer Edition, and what an interesting way to start with contestant number 1. He did quite well, Michael. Now we have contestant number 2, the marine engineer, right?
Yeah.
George. Okay, so if we have Michael Essien, then you can be George Weir. All right, are you ready?
Much ready.
You're ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get ready for contestant number 2. The questions. Steve Biko, Flamens, Waladin, Hawks are teams from which African country?
C. South Africa.
C. South Africa. Ooh. D. The Gambia. Steve Biko. Very interesting, huh? All right, your third question. George, get ready. Which of these is the middle name of David Beckham, former England captain David Beckham? Maybe all Manchester United fans will know this, but not everybody else.
D. Joseph.
D. Joseph David Beckham. Congratulations. Yes, you got it right. Okay, let's move to the next question. As of 2018, which English footballer had scored the most goals in the World Cup final?
D. Gary Lineker.
D. Gary Lineker. You knew that before the choices came up. All right. Wayne Rooney was sent off in England 2006 World Cup quarter-final fixture against which team?
C. Portugal.
C. Portugal. All right. Is C. Portugal the correct answer? Yes, it is. You've made another 200 CDs. Well done. Let's pick it up. You're picking up momentum. Let's get to the next question. When was the first African Cup of Nations tournament held?
D. 1957.
1957, when Ghana gained independence. You are correct. 1957, Ghana gained independence. The first AFCON was held. You're picking up. You're gaining momentum. Can you hit Michael's score? Let's find out with the next question on the screen now. Which German striker finished the 2006 World Cup as leading goal scorer?
A. Miroslav Klose.
A. Miroslav Klose. I hope you've buzzed.
Yeah.
Correct answer, A. Miroslav Klose. Okay, your next question. In which European country did the 2006 World Cup finals take place? And I think every Ghanaian probably knows this.
C. Germany.
C. Germany. Is that right? Has George got it right? Yes, C. Germany. Next question for contestant number 2, George, is a star question. Remember, you don't have possible answers, so you have to be quick. The GFA president from 1960 to 1966, okay? Then known as the chairman.
Onijan.
Okay, was Ohenejan the chairman then, or the president from 1960 to 66? Wow. H.B. Nyamite. Okay. Ohenejan was the sports minister for so long. Let's take a look at your star question number 2. Who was the coach of the Black Stars in 1961 when you were not born?
CK Jemfi.
CK Jemfi, was he the coach of the Black Stars in 1961? Yes, he was. Star question 2, congratulations, you've got that right. And you're gaining momentum. Star question 3, which year did Ghana affiliate with FIFA, Federation of International Football Associations?
1960.
1960. 1960. 1958. You sounded so confident, I almost believed you. 1958. There you go. But it was close. Number 4, the name of the ball used at the 2010 World Cup finals in South Africa.
Jabulani.
Once again?
Jabulani.
Jabulani. Is he right? Not Vuvuzela. Jabulani. Yes, Jabulani. You know your football. Correct. And you're picking up. You're gaining momentum. I can tell you that. What year did England win the World Cup?
1966.
Did England win the World Cup in 1966? George, you're doing extremely well. 2,600. You've done very well. Are you surprised?
A little bit disappointed.
A little bit surprised.
Disappointed.
Disappointed?
Yeah.
Hey, Kachi.
I don't want to answer all the questions. But
Okay, so George is saying he didn't want to answer all the questions. I'm not too sure about that. No wonder we called him Wea. He did very well, and maybe he might win, the highest amount. But anyway, well done to George. Let's get ready for contestant number 3 on the boss. What a performance there by contestant number 2. Of course, we nicknamed him Wea George. He got 2,600 Ghana cedis. Wow. The first contestant, Michael Essien, had 1,600. Now we have a third contestant. Can he overhaul contestant number 1 and contestant number 2? Why don't we meet him again? Welcome back. Joy.
Yeah.
That's a nice name, Joy. So you're here to bring joy or to take joy and cash.
Yeah.
Can you do better than 2,600 Ghana cedis?
We'll see.
You're a farmer, so I'm expecting that you're going to plow your way through the questions.
I'll try my best.
All right, if you're ready, let's go. Question number 1. CO Kohogo, FC Man, FC Tumodi, Sabe are teams from which country? Which African country do these teams come from?
See, Benny.
C. Benin?
Yeah.
You're sure about that?
Yeah.
A. Ivory Coast, that's the correct one. Which club won the FA Cup in 2015 with a 4-0 win over Aston Villa? You ready?
Arsenal.
Arsenal, B. Did they beat? Right, they beat Aston Villa by 4-0. Congratulations, you are on the money board. Which English club won the European Cup in 1981-82? Take your time and think about this. It might surprise you.
B. Aston Villa.
B. Aston Villa. Surprise, surprise. It is Aston Villa. You might think they're the least of those. Let's move on with Joy. Joy is making progress. How many times did Johan Cruyff win the Ballon d'Or as Europe's best player? One of the best Dutch players of all time, Johan Cruyff. How many times though?
A. Once.
A. Once? Only once? No, Johan Cruyff, Holland's best son, won it 3 times. Okay, let's move on. Who scored the only goal when Portugal beat France to win Euro 2016?
B. Eder.
B. Eder, did he get the only goal of that game? Yes, he did indeed. Ronaldo was out injured in the second half. How many goals did goalkeeper Peter Schmeichel score in his professional career? More than some players on the field. Best known for Denmark and Manchester United. How many goals, though, did he score in his career?
B. 10.
Are you asking me or you're sure?
B. 10.
You're sure. Peter Schmeichel, how many goals did he score in his career? 11. You missed it by 1. You must have missed 1 goal there. Joy, let's go for this one. Which club is referred to as the Porcupine Warriors?
C. Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
C. Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Are they called the Porcupine Warriors? Yes, C. Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Your next question, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Joy, let's go for this. Star question. Remember, you have no options. Berkham Chelsea was previously known as, what was their name? I can't help you here. No options. No choices.
Sorry, no idea.
I should pass?
Yeah.
You don't want to have a wild guess? You might head it. No? Okay, Joy. Joy doesn't want any joy. So what's the answer? Berkham Chelsea, previously known as Bichim Chelsea Football Club. Okay? Your next star question. Cape Coast Ebusuan Dwarfs was founded in which year?
1932.
Cape Coast Ebusuan Dwarfs was founded in 1932, did you say?
Yeah, 1932.
Is that correct? 1939. Oh. Joy looks shocked. Joy was convinced it's 1932. Maybe his uncle told him that, but star question number 3. How many teams participated in the 2019 AFCON in Egypt?
24.
How many teams?
24.
24? Are you asking me or you're telling me?
24.
24? Did you? Okay, this is your 24. Yes, Joy. Star question number 4. Ballon d'Or. What does it mean? It's French.
French Magazine Award.
Ballon d'Or means French Magazine Award. Is it true? Golden Ball. Ballon d'Or. Golden Ball. Ball. Ballon d'Or. Christian Dior. Gold. Ballon. Close. How many teams play in the FIFA World Cup finals every 4 years?
32 teams.
32 teams?
Yes.
You're sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
And the answer is 32. Correct. Well done. So that's the end of that round.
Have you thought of having access to your news at any time and anywhere? Graphic Communication is giving you the opportunity to have news not only in hard copy but also in a digital form. Yes, you can have access to news at all times and even before they reach the newsstands. Simply download the Graphic News Plus from Google Play Store on your Android and App Store on your iOS device and get your digital news from your favorite daily graphic, Graphic Business, The Mirror, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports. Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Visit us on graphic.com.gh for further information. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
Are you ready? Be one of the 3 contestants vying to chip away part of the massive 250,000 Ghana Cedi prize money from the boss in the Boss TV game show. Dial star 718 star 882 hash on MTN, Vodafone, Airtel Tigo, or simply dial star 422 hash and select G Money across all networks and follow the prompts to enter. Top entries for the week qualify to come to the studio to meet the boss. Win weekly prizes of TV sets, home theaters, but mobile phones, and the grand prize of the all-new Peugeot pickup. The Boss TV Game Show is proudly brought to you by G-Money from GCB Bank, G-Money, Papa Naba, Tratum, and supported by Silver Star Auto Limited, sole agents for Peugeot, Graphic News Plus, and DDP, regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
You know, you guys did 6,000 Ghana cedis together. That's not bad. Michael Essien, George Weah, and Joy. I'll think of a famous Joy footballer. Do you know somebody? No? Okay, 6,000. That's not bad. The question is, will the boss allow you to have that? Who will beat the boss to claim the money? It's time, people, to meet the boss. That was quite scary. I don't know about you. But ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the boss, Maurice Kwanzaa. Of course, he's a household name, a distinguished sports journalist with over 2 decades of experience. What more can I tell you about Maurice? Well, he's recognized and been awarded both locally and internationally. Maurice Kwanzaa is very knowledgeable in sports, especially soccer, and is also a deputy editor of the Graphic Sports. The boss, as he's known, is also clothed by Tete Plaha Designs. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the boss. Maurice, you're welcome, the boss.
Good to see you, Yao.
That was a bit scary. I had to kind of adjust a little bit, and I'm not too sure how the contestants are also feeling at this moment. You've taken all the vim.
Well, I came up stage knowing that I had 3 gentlemen who are knowledgeable in football, and they are determined to make some good money off me, and it's not easy to part with money.
They made 6,000 Ghana cedis. Are you ready to make an offer?
I know that they will be interested in making a lot of money, but this is, in football, there are a lot of deals, like transfer deadline deals. Sometimes there are a lot of uncertainties, but though I'm a Roman Abramovich, Sheikh Mansour, Mostepe, I don't just part with money. You've got to beat me. But I'm ready to make some good deals, and I'm sure so that nobody goes home empty-handed.
Well, let's see how our contestants also deal with this. Are you nervous? You don't look nervous. I was a bit worried.
You want to challenge him?
Your vim hasn't been taken?
No.
So are you going to play, or you're ready for an offer to go home?
You're going to play.
You're ready to play?
Yeah.
You're ready to play?
Yes.
All right, so of course, no surprises. The team, they've decided to play. There is a dream to live and some good money to help realize that dream. The decision has been made, so they will face the boss for 6,000 Ghana cedis. Contestants will individually face the boss in a 5-question knockout. Very powerful. A contestant is kicked out if the boss answers more questions than the contestant. A contestant who beats the boss in this round 2 gets to the 3rd and final stage for a penalty shootout. All right, so we start back with contestant number 1, Michael, who we've named Essien. A type of free kick in which a player can score a goal directly.
D, spot kick.
D, spot kick?
Yes.
A type of free kick in which a player can score a goal directly. Free kick. It's a direct free kick, not a penalty. Next question. It goes to the boss. The boss, what is the nickname of the South African national team?
The Bafana Bafana.
Bafana Bafana. All right, Michael, are you ready for your question?
Yes, please.
The football formation 2-3-5 is known as?
C.
So the football formation 2-3-5 is known as, and you said C.
Yeah,
the
pyramid.
correct answer is the pyramid, C. The boss, are you ready?
Yes.
Next question to the boss. The line between a goalpost and a corner flag is
C, byline.
C, the byline. Abuntua Boys is the other name for which club in Ghana?
D. Ebusuan Dwarfs.
Let's find out. D. Ebusuan Dwarfs is correct. The boss. Your question coming up now. Simply the best is a slogan for
B, Liberty Professionals.
Simply the best is a slogan for Liberty Professionals. The boss, you run calls. Michael, are you ready for your next question? Olympique di Boca, Flac SC, Bakwas Phoenix FC, Grand Port United FC are teams from which African country?
C. Mozambique.
C. Mozambique. They speak Portuguese. This looks like French, but you could be right. Let's find out. Mauritius. Let's move to the boss once again. The boss. Your question. Al Merik Omdurman, Al Hilal Omdurman, Marada Omdurman, Al Ittihad Wad Medina are teams from which African country?
The Sudan.
The Sudan.
The Sudan.
C. And C is correct. These are famous teams from Sudan. Michael, let's have your next question. The GFA, Ghana Football Association, was founded in which year?
B. 1957.
B. 1957. All right, so from that exciting round, let's find out how the boss fared against Michael Essien. Well, Michael, 3 points. Well done. But the boss, flawless. 5 points. The boss, congratulations. Michael, your final words. You did well. I mean, look, to get 3 against the boss, you should be proud of yourself. Your folks at home are watching. I mean, they'll be like, wow, you did well.
Thought I could have done better.
You felt you could have knocked him out.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Better luck next time. George, contestant number 2. You did so well in the first round, amassing quite a good score. You did so well. But now you face the man himself, the boss. Are you nervous?
Not at all.
Not at all. Yeah. You're confident you can knock out the boss?
Yeah.
And as we always start, let's go with contestant number 2 first. Are you ready? First question coming up on the screen. Which club is referred to as the Porcupine Warriors?
A. Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
A. Kumasi Asante Kotoko is the correct answer. Good start from George. The boss. Who did Ghana beat at the final of the 2009 FIFA Under-20 World Cup Finals?
The answer is C, Brazil.
The boss says the answer is C, Brazil, and C is the correct answer. George, your question on the screen now. Which Southampton player scored a hat-trick in the 4-2 win over Manchester City in 2016?
B.
And B is correct. George is keeping pressure on the boss. The boss, which player was voted Footballer Writers Footballer of the Year in England?
2015-2016, Leicester City won the Premier League. The top scorer player, Jamie Vardy, was the Writers Footballer of the Year.
The Writers
C.
Footballer of the Year. According to the writer, the editor says it's C. And C, Jamie Vardy, indeed is the correct answer. It's getting hot in here. Can you handle the pressure? That's the question George would answer with the next question. Which of these is not a nickname of Orlando Pirates team?
C. Ezamya Nkinkane.
Whoa, George says C. Zimyama Ngenkani is not. It is actually Amakosi, South Africa, Orlando Pirates.
Yeah.
George, if the boss gets this one, he goes into the lead. Gor Mahia, Utali, Alderete, Tusker FC are teams from which African country?
A. Kenya.
The boss says A. The correct answer is A. And the boss takes the lead. Let's move to your next question. George, let's see how you respond. From which country is Mustafa Haji, the footballer?
C. Tunisia.
C. Tunisia. Is that the right answer? Mustafa Haji is from Morocco. His World Cup exploits can be remembered. And
He once scored against Ghana.
yes, he did once score against Ghana. So the boss, this question is for you. From which country was Rashid Yekini, the striker? Where did he hail from?
In 1994, during the World Cup in USA, when Nigeria beat Bulgaria, Rashid Yekini scored and had a very famous celebration. D is the answer, Nigeria.
The boss says D, Nigeria. Is that correct? It is true. The late Rashid Yekini hailed from Nigeria, one of the tallest strikers ever to come out of Africa. George, you've done remarkably well. Some tough questions. Let's see if you can get this one. The options are coming up, but the prize money for the 2019 AFCON in Egypt was
D. $2.5 million.
D, $2.5 million. The correct answer is C, $4.5 million US dollars. The boss. Brazil has won the World Cup on how many continents?
Brazil have won in Europe, that's in Sweden. They've won in Asia 2002, and they won in their South America. They won it in 3 different continents. B is the answer.
B, the boss says B, Brazil have won in Europe, Asia, and on their own soil in South America. 3, number of times correct. The boss. What a round. George, you were close. At a point, it was toe-to-toe. But in the end, the boss, I think he used his longer reach to get more in his experience. But you did very well. Well done. 2 contestants have now tried their luck. What remains is 1 more contestant to see whether he can outwit the boss in an attempt to win 6,000 Ghana cedis. This is 1 more person, last person to face the boss. Will he make it to round 3 for the penalty shootouts? Contestant number 3, will you be the Messiah to bring the joy away from the boss? Contestant number 3 and the boss. Can joy upset the boss? Let's find out. Joy, your question is already on the screen. Until the Bones Are Rotten is related to which team in Ghana?
B, Accra House of Oak.
B, Accra Hearts of Oak. Is that the correct answer from Joy? Yes, it is. Joy is on the board. The boss, let's take a look at your question. Hearts of Oak was founded in which year?
Hearts of Oak, oldest existing club in Ghana. C, 1911.
1911. Is that right? It is correct. 11, 11, 11. Hearts of Oak. Let's go back to Joy. Joy, that's your question on the board now. Between 2013 and 14 and 2015 and 16, teams from which country won the Champions League? The
B,
European
Spain.
Champions League. B is your choice. Spain. Is that correct? Joy is getting joy. It is indeed Spain. The boss. Let's take a look at your question on the screen now. Which footballer won the African Footballer of the Year award in 4 consecutive years between 2011 and 2014?
Among them, the only player who's won it 4 times is A, Yaya Toure of Cote d'Ivoire.
Yaya Toure, former captain of the Ivory Coast, is indeed correct. The boss is in the game. It's getting hot. It's getting exciting. Joy, let's see if you can scale this. Tough question. Green Mamba, Young Buffaloes, Umlani United FC, Mlabayatsi Rovers are teams from which African country? This is a tough one. C. Namibia. C. Namibia. This is a tricky question and is D. Swaziland. Very tough question. I'm sure most of you playing at home may not have known that. Joy slips. The boss. Eas Real. Joleba. Eas Nyain. Sekel Olympique are teams from which African country? The boss is having a good think because some of these teams have the same name in some other French-speaking countries. It's a tricky one.
Joliba Club. I'll go for C, Mali.
C, Mali is the correct answer. The boss took his time to think about that. Joy, you have to get this right to stay in the game. As a player, Claude Puel made 488 senior appearances for which French club? Another tricky one.
A. Olympic Lyon.
A. Olympic Lyon. Is that right? No. AS Monaco. One of the most successful clubs in France. Tough one that was. A lot of people may not know that. And last but not least, the 2007-2008 Super Cup was won by which Russian club? The Russian Super Club. Played between the league champions and the domestic cup winners. He's analyzing.
Lokomotiv Moscow, B.
B, Lokomotiv Moscow. Is the boss right? This is a tricky one. No, it is FC Zenit St. Petersburg. A very tricky one. Ladies and gentlemen, back to you. Joy, how many countries were part of the very first AFCON tournament? This is a tricky one, but it's also an easy one. If you remember, in the year the AFCON started, the very first AFCON.
That's C. 8 countries.
C, 8 countries? No. It is A. A. Back in the day, there were not so many countries. That was the clue. And the boss, to kill it off, another tricky one. Which was the first African nation to qualify for the World Cup finals, the FIFA World Cup finals? North Africa or Central Africa?
B, Egypt.
B, Egypt. The Egyptians. North Africa, the Pharaohs were the first to qualify for a FIFA World Cup finals from Africa. What a round, and I'm sure you at home also applauding the effort put in there by Joy. He almost got there, but the questions were tough. Even the boss slipped up. That shows you how tough this round was.
tired of having access to your news at any time and anywhere? Graphic Communication is giving you the opportunity to have news not only in hard copy but also in a digital form. Yes, you can have access to news at all times and even before they reach the newsstands. Simply download the Graphic News Plus from Google Play Store on your Android and App Store on your iOS device and get your digital news from your favorite daily graphic, Graphic Business, The Mirror, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports. Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Visit us on graphic.com.gh for further information. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
Okay, it's been so exciting so far on The Boss. And guess what? There's more excitement. There's a twist. Remember, none of these contestants have been able to beat the boss. But guess what? The boss, gamemanship, sportsmanship, has decided to offer them a last lifeline. Can you believe that? But let's find out exactly what that means. What do you intend to do now?
Well, yeah, before we got into the game, I made an offer. Before I took my seat, I made an offer and they decided they were going to compete. I'm making one final offer of 2,000 Ghana cedis. They decide who will go one-on-one with me in a penalty shootout.
Wow, wow, wow. Penalty shootout. Now, guys, that's a lifeline. Sudden death, extra time, penalty shootout. So you have to decide which one of you will represent the team to try and get the 2,000 Ghana cedis. So who will it be? Guys, have you decided?
Yes, decided.
And who will represent you?
George.
George the Weir. You have to make George Weir proud. He's watching probably from wherever he is. So you're ready. The boss, George, is ready to take another bite at the cherry.
Yeah, congratulations, George, for being chosen, and I wish you the best.
It's the boss against George for the final. And George, the boss says you can go first. Your first question is on the screen. Are you ready? Which English referee took charge of the Euro 2016 final?
Mark Clattenburg.
Mark Clattenburg. It's correct. George, the boss, this is your question. The Valiants is the nickname of Port Vale in the English leagues. True or false?
True.
It's true. The boss is playing. So too is George for his team for 2,000 Ghana cedis. Gareth Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo, and which other player make up the BBC trinity of players at Real Madrid? That theater they call the Nou. Come.
Karim Benzema.
The correct answer is Karim Benzema. We have a game on our hands. The boss, you've thrown a challenge, and they have taken it. How many times has Didier Drogba won the AFCON tournament? Ivory Coast, former Chelsea striker.
In 2015, they beat Ghana in the final. Didier Drogba was part of the squad once. He's won the AFCON once.
Didier Drogba has won the AFCON on no occasion. That is something we'll look at. George, this is an epic moment for you if you can answer this question. In which country was the first ever AFCON played?
Egypt.
Once again, you want to change your mind?
Sudan.
Sudan, is that your final answer?
Final answer, Sudan.
Final answer. He said Egypt, but he says no, it's Sudan after a rethink. Sudan is correct. You've changed destiny, but that depends on what the boss will do. The boss must respond. The boss. From which country is Roger Milla? This could be a lifeline.
Roger Milla is a Cameroonian. He's from Cameroon.
Roger Milla, the oldest player at the FIFA World Cup finals. Roger Milla is from Cameroon. Tension. drama. George must stay in the competition with this question. Who was the first African player to win the European Player of the Year award in 1995? This is poetic, possibly, if he gets it right. If he doesn't,
George Opon.
George Opon was the player to win the European Player, first African in 1995, says George Weah. The boss. It's getting intriguing. This is your question on the screen. Let's find out if it's make or break, or we continue. From which country is Hussam Hassan? From which country is Hussam Hassan, the footballer?
Hussam Hassan is from Egypt.
Hussam Hassan is from Egypt, the Pharaohs. They were twins, I believe. Both played for the national team of Egypt, very successful, won several AFCONs. George, can you stay in the competition? You have to answer this. Who was the host nation of the 2019 AFCON, the last AFCON that was held on the African continent before COVID-19? George must answer this to stay in the competition.
Have you thought of having access to your news at any time and anywhere? Graphic Communication is giving you the opportunity to have news not only in hard copy but also in a digital form. Yes, you can have access to news at all times and even before they reach the newsstands. Simply download the Graphic News Plus from Google Play Store on your Android and App Store on your iOS device and get your digital news from your favorite daily graphic, Graphic Business, The Mirror, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and Graphic Sports. Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Visit us on graphic.com.gh for further information. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
Who was the host nation of the 2019 AFCON? The last AFCON that was held on the African continent before COVID-19. George must answer this to stay in the competition.
Egypt.
Egypt hosted the 2019 AFCON. Is correct. Ladies and gentlemen, history has been made. Unbelievable. George Weah has accepted the challenge and he's taken it with both hands. What do you have to say? Unbelievable.
I love the confidence with which George approached this final one. And I think that was the reason they reposed that confidence in him. He was very cool and collected. And even when first he answered he felt he changed. And then I think it's congratulations to him. I love his tenacity and he deserves the 2,000 cedis from me.
Wow, wow, wow. George, you have made history.
Oh, yeah.
You changed your mind. You said Egypt, and then you said Sudan. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling proud. I'm feeling proud of myself.
You're feeling proud?
Yeah. Very
Wow. Even I'm excited here. You're very calm. You've just beaten the boss. Unbelievable.
That's why I'm feeling proud of myself.
You're feeling proud and taking it easy. Wow, what exhilaration, what excitement, what sheer drama. Guys, you've done it. Congratulations. And you've won yourself 2,000 Ghana cedis. I'm wondering what you guys, young men like you, what are you going to do with the 2,000 Ghana cedis?
For me, it's just a start. Actually, we just want to start a podcast, but it's a start.
It's a start.
Yeah.
So you're planning to come back and raid the boss again?
Why not? I'll come back again.
Well, congratulations to Captain George Weah and to Michael Essien as well. Teamwork. In the end, you have prevailed. Once again, congratulations. The winners.
Are you ready? Be one of the 3 contestants vying to chip away part of the massive 250,000 Ghana City prize money from the boss in the Boss TV game show. Dial star 718 star 882 hash on MTN, Vodafone, Airtel Tigo, or simply dial star 422 hash and select G Money across all networks and follow the prompts to enter. Top entries for the week qualify to come to the studio to meet the boss. Win weekly prizes of TV sets, home theaters, mobile phones, and the grand prize of the all-new Peugeot pickup. The Boss TV game show is proudly brought to you by G Money from GCB Bank, G Money, Papa Naba, Chatum, and supported by Silver Star Auto Limited, sole agents for Peugeot, Graphic News Plus, and DDP, regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana.
The Boss Show was brought to you by G Money, Papano Abba, Tretum. Remember, you can play the boss through G Money by dialing star 422 hash. The Boss Game Show was also supported by Silver Star Auto Limited, so agents of Peugeot, Citroën, and Mercedes-Benz in Ghana. Get the all-new Citroën range of vehicles from Silver Star off the Graphic Road. Silver Star, quality service, our passion. This show was also supported by Graphic Communications Limited and DDP Outdoor. Thank you so much. Join us again next time. The boss and myself were clothed by Tete Pla Designs. My name is Jan Bofankra, your host, signing off for The Boss. Have a great time.